Okay, whoops. All right, so finding your seat. Good morning, everybody. Happy morning to you all. So one of the themes that I was reflecting on in yoga is we talk a lot about the mind, right? And the whole purpose, the reason why is because the whole purpose we do our stretching asana practice is to shut this off, because our mind is what it just is, ever in motion. So I was just thinking that today we're going to just work on just little simple tools on how to quiet the mind, because when we have our mind on all the time, it can create dis-ease in our mind and in our body, literally disease, right? And so our mind has this tendency to just be all over the place. Like, for example, sometimes we think, oh, those were the good old days. I wish it was back then, or I wish I had a different house, or I wish I had a better car, or I wish I had a different partner, or I wish I had a partner. We're always out there. We're always in the future and in the past, right? And and even during this time, I'm finding, oh, everybody seems to be going on hikes, they're going on vacation, or going to their cabin. I wish I could do that. And all of that stuff just doesn't make us feel very good. And those things, even though, if you get them, they can create a temporary or minimal sort of impact on that mind. It can give us some peace for a little while. But then if you've ever noticed, if you ever went on vacation and you scurry, I got to get on vacation, I'm going crazy. You get there, you pay a lot of money, you get there, and it's fun for a little while. And all of a sudden you find your mind is still with you wherever you go. So we're going to work today on just tools to become aware of that. And it's almost like a mirage, like a desert. You think you see this water, this beautiful water, but it really is an illusion. It's a delusion. Most of our thoughts in our mind are a delusion. They're illusions. They're not really real, right? And so when we can understand that, and just tap into that and see these thoughts as just an illusion, then our mind no longer has a grip on us. We can just be aware of it, actually be, curious about it, and just say, you know what, that's an illusion. And then that allows us to be in the present moment. And that is, in yoga, we hear this all the time. I say it all the time. Being in the present moment is where we're happiest, and happiness is our true nature. So we're just going to do some nice work on, clearing that mind and helping us to just be in the present moment. All right, I will stop talking now and go ahead and just sit comfortably in your chair and float your eyes closed. Yeah, begin to relax just by floating the eyes closed. Notice. Yeah, so much of it is just noticing. We're not fighting it or trying to change it. That takes energy too, but just noticing. Yeah, and being curious about it. Good. So we're going to take a breath in through the nose. And just with the sound of ha, just ha, exhale the breath out. And then 2 more. Breath in through the nose. And ha, exhale it out. And 1 more. Exhale it out. Good. So the sound of ha can be our friend, right? And we're going to practice this, and it might feel a little funny to us, but we're just going to practice basically saying this ha sound as loud as we can. And we're going to just first be aware of how you feel at the moment, right? How your mind feels right now, how your body feels. And in the future, when you are feeling this anxiousness in the mind, I wish this, I'm afraid of that, what if this? I want to invite you to just find a seat, close your eyes, and just practice for about 1 minute saying this ha sound. So we're going to do that together. So breathe in, and just as you exhale, ha, as loud as you can. And then continue that, just ha, 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 ha. 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 Even louder. Ha. Ha. 3 more. Ha. Give it your all. Ha. 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 Just relax the body and notice where you were while you were doing that. And that just helps us to bring ourselves into the present moment and to help us ourselves rid ourselves of that anxiety, that tension, that mind, right? And it's fun. So that's just a tool to use and experiment with. All right. And so now we're just going to gently take a big breath in. And as you exhale, tilt your chin down towards your chest. Good. And we're just going to do some half neck rotations here. So on an inhale breath, you're going to just gently roll your ear towards your right shoulder, lifting your chin up slightly. And then exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Good. And then inhale, lift your chin up towards your ear, left ear. And exhale, chin to chest. And just do that a couple times, following the breath. So our breath is the tool to help us to stay healthy in so many ways, both physically and mentally. Yeah. And again, I invite you, when you get frustrated, or maybe you're driving in your car and all these crazy people are back out there, that just let it go. Yeah. If you feel like you're wanting to get into an argument with somebody, just before that, go to a separate room, do that for a little while, and then come back to the conversation. Next time your chin comes to the chest, go ahead and pause. Good. And here with the neck still down, the chin still down, just envision a place that makes you feel relaxed, wherever that is. Maybe it's your bed. Maybe it's just being out in a park, lying on a blanket. Maybe at some point it was at a beach. Wherever that is, just picture, put yourself there, and just imagine that feeling that you had. And then press down into your feet and slowly float your head up, keeping your eyes still closed for a little while. You're going to place your left hand onto your heart and your right hand onto your belly. So this is the breath that it can also really be helpful to calm our mind. So simply as you breathe in, feel your belly bloat or puff up, just gently. And as you exhale, feel your navel draw back to your spine, belly pulls in. And just do a few more of those breaths, nice and easy, feeling your chest rise and your belly rise. And exhale, yeah. And this breath is challenging for those of us that have been walking around for most of our life, sucking our belly in as we breathe. Relax that belly as you breathe in, let it puff up. So it may take a little practice, but we've done this before. And this is the breath that helps to soothe that mind. Yeah, and also help the body, oxygenate the body, get rid of toxins, just this. Good. The next time you exhale, belly draws in, simply relax your body and relax your hands down onto your lap. Good. And now we're just going to do some full head circles. So again, keeping the eyes closed, and now just circle your head in one direction. Inhaling as you come up and exhaling as you go to the other side and down, making some nice head circles, head rotations. Yeah. And then reverse, go the opposite direction. Just nice and slow. Inhaling up, exhaling down. So just following that breath to movement. Good. And that trains us to let our breath dictate our emotions and not our emotions dictating our breath. Next time you come forward, pause and slowly lift the head back up Good. And then if you'd like to butterfly, your eyes open, you can go ahead and open your eyes, relax your hands down alongside your body. Good. And inhale, lift your shoulders up. Yeah, good. And exhale, relax them down. And then just start to do some backward rotations with your shoulders. So again, the whole purpose we do stretching in yoga is so that when we have a stiff body, we tend to have a stiff mind, right? And then reverse, opposite direction. So we're just getting the stiffness out of our body, and you'll notice that your mind will relax also. They're connected. Good. And then relax. Good. And then we're going to float our arms forward, and we're going to clasp our hands in front of us. And then relax your shoulders and glide your shoulders forward as you reach your hands forward, and just feel a nice stretch. Yeah, on that thoracic spine, right between your shoulder blades, back of your chest. Good. And then glide your shoulders back, relax the arms, and then simply bring your hands up. You can bend the elbows and see if you can bring your hands behind your head. Good. And then fan your elbows out to either side. Good. And maybe lay your head back into your hands. And if you'd like to close your eyes, and just for a couple seconds, bring yourself back to that place that made you feel relaxed. So your mind has that power to bring you to that vacation that we all pine for, right? Because again, your mind is with you always. So if we can train it to bring you to relaxation and happiness, then you don't need anything else. And then slowly bring that gaze back forward, the head back forward. Float your elbows forward. Good. And then lift your elbows up towards the sky, just as much as is comfortable. Feel that stretch along your side rib cage, underneath your arms. Good for our lymphatic system, underneath our armpits. And breathe. You can close or open your eyes here, whatever is comfortable for you. Good. And then as you exhale, bring your gaze back forward, drop your head forward, and then just very gracefully open the elbows and slowly let go and relax your arms down. Good. And then roll the shoulders out. Very nice. Good. Okay. So doing a little bit of a different stretch here. We're gonna we're gonna start with curling our fingers in towards our palm and bringing our thumbs up, right? So our fingers are just curled in, thumbs are up, and we're gonna extend our arms to either side. Yeah, thumbs up to your neighbors, right? Good. And then we're just gonna start to rotate your thumbs forward and down, and then back up and back and down as far as you can go. Good. And as you continue to breathe, yeah, you can look at your arms and see that they're in line with your shoulders. Good. And just getting into the whole arm and shoulders. Maybe you go a little bit further each time. Just breathe easily. Don't hold your breath. And feel that nice rotation all the way down your back as well. Good. 2 more. You might be getting a little fatigued, but just breathe into that and put a little smile on your face too. Good. And then bring the thumbs back up and then just stretch the fingers out and relax. Let's just let those arms float down. Good. And roll out your shoulders. Good. All right. So we're going to come into just bending our elbows and bringing our hands out and stretching our fingers. So this is a really nice, really simple way, again, when we're getting all up in our head, to say, okay, I need a little break here, right? I need a little reset. So bringing your hands here, take a breath in, and as you breathe out, just drop your hands down and breathe in. Big breath and exhale through the nose if you can. You can even use Ujjayi breath here. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One more, breathe in and then breathe out. Good, and relax and just shake out the hands, shake out the shoulders and the head. Good, nice. Again, so that's basically a reset. So when you think about 2 things to think about this week, your mind starts to go crazy. The worry starts to happen, the loneliness, whatever the negative emotion is. And then you just notice it and just like, oh yeah, there's that mind again. And then just picture that mirage. That is not real. Those thoughts are not real. And then just do this, right? What we just did. Inhale, exhale, just for a little while. And the ha. And you'll see, you'll be a different person. All right, we're going to scoot forward in our chair, hands onto our thighs. Good. And then inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin, press your back forward, the spine forward. Good, coming into our little cow pose. Slide your hands up to the top of your thighs. Just feel that nice open in your chest, opening in your chest. And then as you exhale, slide your hands forward, grab the front of your knees, bow your head down and just drop that head, relax it. Reach your spine to the back of the chair. Good. Press down into your feet, slowly bring the body back up. Reach the elbows back, look up, and exhale, slide the hands forward, drop the head down, reach the middle of the back towards the back of the chair, and then slowly come back up. Good. And now we're going to take a big breath in, coming into a forward fold, spine stay straight. Exhale, press your belly forward, drop your head forward, look down at the floor. Good. We're coming into our body forward, little half forward fold. And then slowly come back up as you breathe in. Good. And then we're going to go a little bit further here. Big breath in. And as you exhale, again, press your belly forward gently as you come forward. Now here, there's different options. Either stay looking down at the floor. If it feels okay on your body, you can drop the crown of your head down towards the floor. And then if you've done that and it doesn't feel good, if it feels like too much pressure in your head or your eye, then just look at the floor. And another option is if you want to slide your hands down to your shins, or maybe down to your ankles, maybe down to your feet, and just have your upper body draping forward however it's comfortable for you. Getting our head below our heart also helps our mindset. Yeah. Relaxes that mind. And so just find your breath and just find a way to be so comfortable here in this forward fold. And notice if you've gone too far. Yeah, if you can't breathe or this is uncomfortable, see where you can take it where it can be comfortable. All right, if you dropped your fingers down towards your feet or your ankles, just bring your hands back to your knees before you bring your head up, right above your knees. And then press down into your feet and your hands and very slowly, slowly, slowly start to bring your body straight back up. And just notice here, notice if that gave you a little head rush, right? So you might not want to do that, or it might just be because you're not used to your head down below your heart. Good. Nice work. Okay, we're going to do a little something different here. We're going to do a cobra pose in this same posture, and then we're going to do Superman, because we're Superman and women, right? So big breath in again, and on an exhale breath, come forward. All right, just about halfway, we're looking down. Now bring your forearms onto your thighs. Your hands are just hanging here, right? All right, and then take a breath in here. As you exhale, see if you can relax your front spine towards the floor. So just let the spine relax down so we're not rounding in our back. And inhale, as you inhale, just lift your head back up like you're looking forward. Yeah. And then relax that spine down so there's a little curve in the spine here. Yeah. And this is really a nice stretch for the front of our spine. Good. And then as you exhale, go ahead and drop your head back down. And now we're going to go into Superman. So I want you to tuck your belly button up. Good. And on an inhale breath, slowly let go of the tension on your arms and just lift your arms up into cactus pose. So we're still looking down at the floor, body is still forward, and we're just floating our arms up into a cactus pose. And breathe. Yeah, so we're trying to touch our shoulder blades behind us. Yeah, and breathe for 2. If this is not comfortable, just stay in cobra pose. And then as you exhale, relax your hands down onto your lap, press down into your feet, and slowly bring the body back up. So that's a really nice pose to strengthen the back. We're basically here, right, with our body forward. And then we're reaching our arms up and back, right? And that really is nice, a nice pose to strengthen the back. Okay, one little more pose here and we'll stand up. So we're just gonna come into a simple twist. Arms down alongside the body. Good, turn your palms out. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Just feel them moving through space. And exhale, relax the shoulders and slowly twist over to the right. Using your feet to help you twist, twisting at your waist. Exhale, relax your arms down. Good. And bringing the chin parallel to the floor and turning your head to look over towards that right shoulder and breathe. Nice big breath. Yeah, all the way down to that belly if you can. Feel that belly rise up just slightly as you breathe in. Each time you exhale, you relax just a little bit and see if you can twist a little bit deeper. Yeah, so this also is a helpful detox. Next time you exhale, relax, slowly bring the body back forward, right? So twisting can help release toxins. Relax the arms down alongside the body. Turn the palms out. Inhale again. Circle, sweep your arms all the way up, just nice and gracefully. Exhale, relax the shoulders and slowly pivot at your waist, turning towards the left now. And then just float your arms down and let them land wherever they land, alongside your thigh, chair. Again, chin is not tucked, it's parallel to the floor, and you're just turning your gaze and breathing. So our breath, this twist is helping to release toxins, and our exhale breath is also helping to release 90% of the toxins in our body. Yeah, so big breath, feel that belly rise slightly. As you exhale, relax, twist a little bit more. Good. And then on your next exhale breath, go ahead and relax everything. Good. And then slowly bring the body back forward. Good. And you can remain seated here, or if you would like to very gracefully bend forward and very slowly and mindfully bring yourself up. You notice I use the word slowly and mindfully a lot because that's what this practice is. Slow, mindful, no herky-jerky moves, right? Okay, so even halfway through this class, I'm wondering if you're noticing if your mindset is a little bit different, right? Just because having that different perspective, we have control. We do have control of our mind. Otherwise, we don't have control of very much else. Okay, so we're going to come back to that reset. You know, again, we're pretending that we're upset, our mind's all over the place, we're feeling lethargic, sad. So just standing and bringing your hands up, stretching your hands wide. And take a big breath in, and as you exhale, relax your arms down. So big breath here. Breathe in and breathe out. It really is a nice pose to help you connect body to breath. Two more. Maybe a little smile on the face. And relax. Let's bring our fingers back up and then just bring our fingertips together and flick. Just do some flicking. So this is a reset. It's called just a mind reset, right? That hands up and down and following the breath. Good. Okay, and relax. Shake out the hands and then start the whole shaking process, right? Body, head, just shake it out. You can close your eyes or keep them open. You can bend your knees. You can move your hips. You can come into a little march. Yeah, just let it go. Shake it out. This is what nature does. Yeah, trees shake in the wind and that gets all the dead leaves off of it. Yeah, good. And relax. Good. Okay, so let's see, what do I want to do? So coming into a little bit of our shoulders here. So we're gonna, on an inhale breath, bring our arms forward, that right arm forward and up. And then as you exhale, just look back and drop that arm down. Good. So see how that feels. You can always bend your elbow here and do it with a bent elbow if a straight arm is not comfortable. So just continue on doing this beautiful slow backstroke. For all those that remember Esther Williams, she shares my birthday actually, as a swimmer, right? She was amazing. And there's been many amazing since. And then next time you come forward, pause and just go with that left arm. Just sweep it up and back, just nice and gracefully. Again, following our breath, inhaling up, exhaling back. And one more, inhale up and exhale, actually two more. Yeah, just try to do whatever, however many you did on one side, just do the same amount if you remember on the other side. And if you don't remember, that's okay. And exhale back. Yeah, that's also another thing to remember is just chill out, right? If we start thinking, oh my God, how many did I do on that side? I gotta match it on the side. You know what, do your best and then just forget it. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so coming into our little side bend. So again, feet are hip distance apart, hands down along the side and turn the palms out and inhale, lift the arms out and up, circle sweep up, clasp your hands above your head, steeple your pointer finger coming into Kali Mudra. This Kali Mudra again helps us to get rid of all the stuff that we're holding and then letting it go out into the universe. So big breath in here, reach those fingertips up, press down into your toes and exhale, reach up and then just slide your hips to the left as you lean to the right. Keep your left shoulder back, good. Maybe even look a little bit underneath that left arm. And then inhale, come back up and exhale, slide over to the other side. So hips to the right, upper body to the left. Inhale up, exhale one more time, opposite side, going over to the right. And inhale up and exhale over to the left. Good. And inhale back up, unclasp the hands and exhale, float the arms down. Good. Shake out the shoulders, close the eyes, and just get rid of all the tension that you're feeling in your body, wherever it is. Yeah, good. Okay, we're going to do that one more time, but coming into a little bit of a balance. All right. So turning the palms out, inhale, float the arms out and up. Yeah, just nice and gracefully. Again, clasping your hands. Maybe you switch a finger. Go over one finger. It'll feel weird. And then steeple your pointer fingers. And inhale, lift those little those pointer fingers up towards the sky. And on an exhale breath, lean over to the right. All right. Now, if you're feeling pretty stable here, right, feet are pressed into the floor. Good. Show that left shoulder's back a little bit. See if you can slightly lean over onto that right leg and bring your left toe out to the side. Yeah, coming into a little bit of a balance. Good. And just take a breath here. This is just where we're going to go today with this. If you're feeling a little precarious, you can always drop that right hand and grab onto your chair, or you can keep both arms up. Good. One more breath right into that left rib cage. And on an exhale breath, slowly bring your fingertips up and bring that left foot back to next to the right. And let's take a break. Exhale, relax. Good. And roll it out. Good. All right, same thing on the other side. So palms out, thumbs back, and slowly circle sweep up. And again, taking all the tension out of any of this stuff. Now we can just clasp your hands however they naturally go. Bring your pointer fingers up, reach those fingers up towards the sky, and exhale, lean to the left. Good. And you can remain right here, right shoulders back in line with your ear. Yeah, we don't want that shoulder dropping forward. Good. All right, and then maybe you shift the weight into that left leg, press into the left toes, and slide the right toes out to the side. Yeah, and breathe. Good. And smile. And just be. Feel that nice stretch on the right side rib cage, getting into that fascia tissue on this side. Good. And then inhale, slowly bring your body back up. Bring that foot next to the other and exhale with nice relaxed arms. Just let them float down. Good, nice and beautiful. And roll out the shoulders, shake out the hips. Good. All right, let's just do an opposite arm, opposite leg kick. So kicking your foot underneath your chair, opposite arm, opposite leg. Good. Nice. Okay. So coming into a little bit of a wider stance, we're going to open up those inner thighs again. I'm hoping this pose is starting to feel better. Maybe you open up a little wider today and maybe not. You can experiment with that. I'm just going to take my chair out from in front of me, but you keep yours right where it is, right? All right, so we're going to start with hands on your thighs, good. And then reaching your thighs back. The tendency here to bend the knees is the knees come forward, and that is not going to feel good on your knees. Pressing the thighs back, and then just slowly bending the knees, maybe even bringing your heels in a little bit so that our knees are almost right above our heels. So we're opening this up, but we want to protect these knees. Yeah, good. And maybe just very little, start to slide side to side and see how that feels. So we really want to get into this inner thighs, inner hips with this pose. Doesn't matter how much your knees are, and this is not, there should not be any discomfort in the knees, as I always say. Okay, and then now come back to center, and now bringing the hands onto the top of the thighs, and then pressing your belly down towards the floor, and looking down again towards your chair here. And again, start rocking side to side, getting into a little bit deeper. You can even slightly lift the toe up of the leg that's straightening as you go side to side. Yeah, and again, just experiment with making this feel completely comfortable on the knees, especially. Yeah, good. And then come back to center, press down into your toes and slowly lift your body back up as you straighten your knees. Good. Hanging onto your chair, gonna bring your toes in, heels, toes, heels, toes, till they're about hip distance apart, two of your fists. Good. All right. You're just going to come up onto your toes. You can hang onto your chair. And then reach your heels, hips back, lift your toes, coming onto your heels. And then coming up onto your tiptoes. And then let's just come up and down on our heels, just bobbing up and down. So either you're hanging onto your chair, that's what I'm pretending to do here. Yeah, or you can have your hands on your hips, or you can even bring your arms up towards the sky. Good. And all of you yell out when your calves are burning. And I have you on mute. so we may be here till next Tuesday. Yeah, good. So just coming up and down, up and down. This is actually great for our spine, strengthening our legs, our balance, wherever you are. Good. And relax that down. Good. And let's just go ahead and kick that opposite arm, opposite leg. Your feet are underneath your chair there. Yeah, nice work. Okay, coming into a little bit wider stance again, or it's same, but this time toes are forward. We're going to come into our warrior two, just doing a beautiful warrior two dance today. And we're going to lift, we need some very peaceful, kind, balanced warriors in this world right now. So we're going to lift our right toes up, pivot out onto our right foot and drop it down. And the left toes, everybody's different, everybody's hips are different. So either your toes are forward or you can angle them in slightly if that feels better. And for some people that doesn't, some people want that. So just play around with that. But that right heel is about in line approximately with the middle of the back foot. All right. And then we're going to just stretch our arms out to either side. Yeah. And then we're going to slowly start to bend into our right knee, just right above that ankle. You see that my knee's not going to go beyond my ankle because then I start to feel it in my knee. So you just bend the knee slightly, try to reach that right side back. Good. And then we're going to look over that middle right fingernail. Find your breath. Good. So just relax, big breath. See if you can send it into that belly and puff it up. Good. And just be with this pose. Just relax the arms. If you find that there's tension in the arms, just relax the arms, relax the shoulders. And on your next exhale breath, you're going to look forward. Good. You're going to flip your palms up. And on an inhale breath, begin to straighten the right knee and reach your fingertips up towards the sky. And then exhale, rebend that right knee gently and come down. Drop your hands and cross them in front of your chest. And then inhale, we're going to start to straighten the right knee and float your arms up. Just make this a beautiful warrior two dance. And exhale, drop the arms and circle sweep your hands in. This is great for our energy bodies. Inhale, straighten, lift up. And again, just make this feel pretty. Make it feel graceful. Exhale, cross the arms. And now we're just going to keep that right knee straight. Extend the arms out for one more. And then exhale, relax the arms down. Slowly press into your right foot to straighten the right knee and pivot your right toes in. Let's go ahead and take a break. So heel toe, your feet back to hip distance apart, and just shake it out. Good. And then let's come to a little bit wider stance. Soften your knees, hands on hips. And here we go with our hip circles. So you can start small. Make sure that you keep those knees nice and soft, right? Don't hyperextend the knee to do this. That's too much tension on the knees. And this should just feel good. And you can take the circles as small or as big as you want. Yeah, maybe for some of us, this brings our thought process back to when we were kids. Children are almost always in the present moment. That's why they're happy, right? They're not worried and thinking and forward and backward. And so just doing anything that we can do to just keep us here right now in this present moment. Good. And then come back to center. Good. All right. And now we're going to bring our legs a little bit wider apart, going into that warrior two on the other side. So this time we're going to lift our left toes up out to the side and down. And again, those right toes either forward, maybe you angle them in just slightly, see what feels best on your hips. Good. And then we're going to extend those arms out to either side. So we want to keep our shoulders right above our hips. And as you exhale, just softly bend that left knee. Good. All right, and then look over that little, the fingernail in the middle of the middle finger on your left hand. That's sort of your focal point. And find your breath. So I know that our arms are up, but see if as you exhale your breath, if you can just soften your shoulders back and down. And maybe put a little smile on the face, take the tension out of the face. Yeah. One more breath here. And then on an inhale breath, bring your gaze forward, look forward, flip your palms up. On an inhale breath, straighten that left knee and reach your arms up towards the sky. This should feel nice. And exhale, gently rebend and cross your arms in front of your chest. So inhale, taking away all the negative energy, just pretend that you're just flipping it out into space. And as you exhale, draw in all the positive energy around you. Good. Inhale, straighten, sweep up. Exhale, bend, arms forward and cross. Last one. Inhale up, big breath. Exhale, cross. And then keeping that left knee bent, extend the arms out to either side. Again, look over that front middle left fingernail and tell yourself that you are a strong, peaceful warrior, that you are so strong. So, and then exhale, relax the arms down, to bring the gaze forward, press into your left toes to straighten the left, and then bring those toes forward, and then heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Good. All right, I'm gonna just throw this back in front of me. We're gonna come into downward facing dog. So if you have a table near you, you can use your table. If you have the top of your chair, you can use that, making sure you have some space behind you. And we're simply going to just start to, I like to extend my fingers forward here, or you can hold on to the chair. And we're just gonna take a nice little stroll back as far as we can go. Yeah, now you're again looking down at your floor. Good, feet are about maybe a little wider than hip distance. We can try that today. Bend into your knees, relax your head between your arms. Just find a nice way to feel a full stretch. You can feel a stretch underneath your arms. Yeah, keeping those knees bent, we stretch our low back as well. And breathe. Good. So big breaths here, as big as you can, nice and slow. Each time you exhale, see if you can melt your heart a little bit closer to the floor. Good. And if this is not feeling good, step out of it, step closer to your chair, or just don't do it. You know, any pose that is not comfortable for you, just wait for us, just breathe with us. Maybe on an inhale breath, you straighten the knees now. And exhale, reach your hips back. See if that feels good. Good. And then on your next exhale breath, rebend to soften those knees. Look up towards the back of your chair or whatever you have your hands on, and slowly start to come a couple steps forward. We're going to come into child's pose here. So you're just about halfway back into your chair. Good. Now, I don't know how high your chair is. So either you're going to keep your hands stacked or bring one fist above the other, and then you're going to soften your knees. What we're wanting to do is just bring our forehead onto something, right? And so if the chair is too far down and this doesn't feel good, an option is to just come to stand and pancake your hands, and the back of your hands, just lay them on your forehead. So it's either this, or if you're here and you can rest your forehead and feel rested. So child's pose is a resting pose. So if your body is tense because your back hurts or whatever, just stand slowly and bring your hands to your forehead and see if you can close your eyes. Yes, and we're quieting that mind, that beautiful monkey mind of ours, which is if you look at it as a monkey, it can be very entertaining. Yeah, and if we can just laugh at it. And again, know that it's all just a mirage. It's an illusion. Good. So if you're bent forward here, you're going to slowly float your forehead up off your hands and press into your toes. Bring your hands onto your chair and bring yourself to a stand. Yeah, and relax it out. One of the things too, I know I tell you a lot of things, but getting this mind to shut off. It's really helpful. You'll see children do this all the time. If you're sitting down and you're sitting at a table, say I'm sitting at my table and I'm sitting here, I can just drop my forehead onto my hands on the table and just sit like that for a while if your mind is starting to play tricks on you. And they're mostly all tricks. Okay, so coming into, we're gonna do our, let's see, a little bit of, I think I'm gonna have everybody come back to their chairs. So I wanna do a little bit of a longer meditation today to get that mind quiet. Okay, so coming a little bit further forward in your chair here, we're gonna open up our chest, by coming into a back bend. So meeting on our chair, good. Relaxing your arms down alongside your body. And now we're gonna just start to relax the shoulders and start to glide your arms back. And if you can, grab onto something back there, maybe the seat of your chair, maybe whatever the back looks like, the wood or whatever if that's not comfortable, or if you have handles on your chair, you're gonna go underneath the handles and see if you can grab something. Good. And if you can't, just keep your hands back, your arms back. And then you're gonna lift your chest, lift your chin, look up to where the ceiling meets the wall. Maybe close your eyes here. Yeah, and relax the pose. So if you're straining here, see if you can relax it a little so that the chest is just easily opening up. And see if you can bring yourself one more time back to that place where you feel relaxed. Put a little smile on your face and know that you have the power. You don't need to be somewhere or have something. You don't need to have a different political system or new this or that, or more money. You just need to be a friend to your mind. Look at it as that little playful monkey. Make it a friend. And on an exhale breath, relax your body. Just gently let go of what you're holding. Keep your arms down alongside your body. Inhale, lift your shoulders up. Big breath in, and exhale, relax. Again, turning your palms out one more time, just nice and easily. On an inhale breath, float your arms out and up. So we're going to come into tree pose here. Again, you can clasp your hands and point, come into Kali Mudra, point your fingers up, and just press gently into your feet and stretch up as tall as you can. Arms are sliding back in line with your ears as much as possible. And breathe. You can close your eyes. So this mountain pose. Yeah, just nice, kind of a half tree, but mountain pose. We live in these beautiful mountains. Yeah. We are sturdy, we are strong, we are grounded. Good. And as you exhale, relax your shoulders and let go of your hands gently and float them down. And you can butterfly, your eyes open if you close them. Good. As your hands come down, so we're scooted forward in our chair a little bit. We're going to bring our hands behind us. We're going to grab our right wrist, your right wrist, with your left hand behind you. Just relaxed, right? Good. And then inhale again, lift your chest and your chin just slightly. And then as you exhale, just let your arms rest on your back as you bring your body forward. Again, just like that half forward fold. If you'd like to drop your head, that's just an option towards the floor, the forehead towards the floor. And breathe for 2. And for 1. And then gently pull your right hand back with your left, right hand back with your left hand. Yeah, I didn't say that very well. And then lift your body back up. Yeah, and relax. Basically, you're pulling back on your right fist with your hand to help bring your body back up for next time. Good. And again, not getting caught up in what's right and what's wrong, what's the right way, what's the wrong way. It just is. Like just, if we can just learn to just relax that. So that's what we're doing today. All right, we're gonna scoot all the way back into our chair. Good, all right. And now we're just gonna send ourselves back into a nice relaxation. So get nice and relaxed. If you wanted to take a drink of water, if you're thirsty, and then just come into settling in and just gently close your eyes. So hips are all the way to the very back of your chair. You can even lean back into your chair, relaxing your back. And just bring your body into a nice relaxation pose. Final relaxation pose. Yeah. So we're just sitting comfortably and easily. Our eyes are closed. Body's relaxed and loose. And now let's take 3 more breaths here with the ha sound out, just nice and simple. Breath in through the nose and exhale. Just sigh it out. 2 more. Breathe in through the nose and sigh it out. And notice your body's just beginning to relax. And when our body relaxes, as does the mind, typically. Good. And after the 3rd, just go ahead and release the breath. And bring your awareness to the navel region. Yeah. And as you breathe in, expand your stomach. And as you breathe out, pull your navel in. Squeeze your tummy. And again, breathe in, bloat your stomach. And breathe out, pull back your navel. And then just relax. Become aware of the weight of your body. And take a breath in and exhale it out. Place the entire weight of your body on the chair. And become aware of any unpleasant feelings. And bring more attention to that navel region. And just let all your feelings of jealousy or loss, whatever it is, just be there. Just let it be. Let it consolidate. And take a breath in and breathe out. And accept all of those negative emotions. Let them be there. And with a smile on your face, take a breath in and breathe out. Breathe in with a smile and breathe out with a smile. These feelings of loss, jealousy, betrayal, or love, just let them be. And have your attention on your stomach, your liver, your abdomen, that navel area. And observe your breath. It is either steady or shaky, warm or cool. And take a few deeper breaths and keep relaxing the whole body. And dive into that sense of loss. Embrace any negative feelings or sensations with both of your arms. Embrace discomfort, any negative feelings. Then breathe in with a smile. And breathe out with a smile. We are not in a hurry to get rid of any stress or strain. We will assimilate the stress and transform it. We'll take a few more deep breaths. For our breath can bring metamorphosis. It can transform. It can change all the negative feelings into peace and harmony. Become aware of your mind. Your mind is surrounding your body and pervading every inch of your body, every particle. You are in and outside of the body. Our attention can transform mud to gold and gold to diamonds, and all negative feelings can become peace and compassion. And keep your attention on the navel region and observe any pleasant or unpleasant sensations. And take a deeper breath in and relax. Let every particle of your being be peaceful. Let every cell in your body be rested this very moment. Another deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax even more. So let go of all of your efforts and simply relax. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And slowly and gradually become aware of your body and your surroundings. And take another deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax even more. And once again, take a deep breath in and breathe out. And when you feel ready, gently floating your palms together, resting your thumbs onto your heart. And take a deep breath in and fill up your heart and bloat up your belly. And as you exhale, draw your navel to your spine and drop your forehead towards your fingertips. In closing, practice today with this simply. Wherever you go, there you are. And when you feel ready and complete and at your own speed, gently begin to butterfly the eyes open. And lifting your head up. Thank you all for coming and taking care of yourself and allowing us to think about our mind as a mirage, as an illusion. Just practice that this week. When you start to get up into your mind, just picture that desert with the water saying, that doesn't really exist. That's just in my mind. Put a smile on your face and be in the present moment. Have a lovely rest of your week. Namaste.